don't say that we don't give you variety on Binge Watch, because we've had a sports documentary, we've had a naked dating show, and now we're going to have a lovely wildlife documentary. It arrives on Netflix on Thursday the 22nd of August. It's called Secret Lives of Orangutans, and here's a clip.
Like Eden before him, Emin will be closely guarded by Ellie for many years to come. It's why infant survival is higher among orangutans than any other great ape.
So this is a feature-length documentary about orangutan family living in Sumatra in Indonesia. And we actually met a couple of them back in 2019 on the Jungles episode of the Netflix series Our Planet. Okay? And one of them is very cute orangutan called Eden, who's instantly recognisable because of her big spike of ginger hair. Well, she was a little baby back then, but in this, I guess in these sort of human terms, she's an adolescent, so she's breaking the bond with her mum, and the mum now has a new baby. So it's narrated by Sir David Attenborough. You know, what more could you want? And it's a fascinating watch because it's very much about how do orangutans sort of learn the life skills that they need. And they do stay with their mothers for quite a long time. I think second only to human mothers and children. Little Eden will be off sort of encountering males. She'll be learning how to kind of use tools to get food, like using a twig to get grubs out of a hole in a tree. You get to kind of meet her extended family. I mean, orangutans, they're fascinating creatures, aren't they? And they are so relatable to us as well. And you know, they can grow to quite a large size. And so to see them moving through the trees, because they spend all of their lives above ground, it's an amazing sight and sound. And then you've got the males who, when they become a dominant male, they develop these huge sort of cheek pads called flanges. So we learn all about that and kind of the pecking order amongst the males and what the calls mean. It's another terrific landmark documentary. But yeah, this is a one-off. It's just a feature-length documentary. And I thought it was absolutely delightful. I really enjoyed it. What did you think, Hannah?
Oh, there's nothing not to love, is there, with this? I mean, firstly, as you say, Sir David Attenborough, yeah, up there with the greats. And everything they do is just so spot on. It just feels, well, it's completely authentic. And because we're revisiting that same orangutan family from the 2019 series, it's lovely because you can really get to see, you know, it must take hours is how I see it, to get this footage. And so kind of you feel like you're part of the family. You get to know the family, and you know that little the small orangutan with that little spike of ginger, just so cute. And of course now, you know, we see the family a few years on, and it's quite incredible because apparently the bond between them is only second to human bonds. So, you know, they're teaching them their way around the forest, which is not an easy thing to do. You can't, you know, they have to learn. It takes years of learning. And you really kind of realise the similarity. And I'm not just talking about this documentary, but, you know, others of wildlife and, you know, how their world is as a simplified version of ours to a degree. But how intricate it also is in order for their survival, I suppose. And it's just I just absolutely love it. And you know, there's always some sadder, it's always tainted with a bit of sadness here and there, usually these things, and again, that is the natural world, isn't it? But I don't know, there's something very comforting about Sir David's voice, I think, and very like, oh, he's there, it's okay, I know it's going to be okay. I just feel really comforted by him, and I absolutely love anything he does, but this is brilliant.